I'm back again, y'all. The Weekend Motivator. And if you think I sound too aggressive on my videos, then 9 times out of 10, I am not the motivational speaker for you. But check this out. I'm dropping this one on a Wednesday for a special person. For his birthday, September the 1st. My older brother, Kenneth DeLeon G., who passed away last year. It's an important message in this video. And I want you all, women and men of all ages, to pay attention. As you all may know, I like to start my videos off with a little education that comes from me researching my topics. With that being said, how about doctors nowadays are seeing in younger patients illnesses that they used to only expected to see in older patients, like heart disease, diabetes, strokes, and other illnesses? And don't get me wrong, it all don't come from just being unhealthy. In certain cases, genetics plays a big role, meaning that it's passed down through your bloodline, and you just couldn't avoid it. But it is ways to at least control some of these conditions. See, illnesses affect all of us, even healthy people, because you may have a family member who's suffering from a critical illness, such as heart disease, which is the #1 killer of all Americans. The sad thing about it is Black Americans between the ages of 18 to 49 are 2 times more likely to die from heart disease than any other race here in America. And the fucked up thing about it is Blacks don't receive the referrals for potentially life-saving treatments until it's too late. Because a lot of times, some of us wait too late to go get those checkups. Welcome to America. Next, cancer. Cancer is the 2nd killer of all Americans. Yet more Black men die from cancer more than any other race here in America. Cancers like lung and prostate cancers. And we can't mention cancer without mentioning how much cancer affects all the women here in America. But did you know that Black women have a higher death rate than any other race of women when it comes to breast cancer? That's sad. That's real sad, though. And it hurts to know that. It hurts to know that because I got a mother and several sisters. But in both cases, men and women, it's not all about other people being healthier than Blacks. No. It's about a lot of us are not getting cancer treatments early enough. And see, my heart goes out to everyone who's suffering, who have suffered from cancer. Cancer is a bitch, and I'll be the first to tell you that. 3rd on the list, diabetes, where Blacks are almost twice as likely to be diagnosed with than any other race. I grew up watching my father, my grandmother, and several other family members go through life with diabetes, constantly taking insulin shots, always checking their sugar level, and losing limb after limb after limb. Man, that shit took out a lot of my family members. It got to the point I was scared of diabetes more than I was scared of anything before I was even a teenager. Did you hear me? Before I was even a teenager, I had that stress on me. Something that make me wonder, though, is why is there a price on insulin when the COVID vaccine is free? Maybe because a lot of other ethnic groups are dying from COVID and not enough of them are dying from diabetes like Blacks are? I don't know. I'm just assuming. Now, I got love for every race of people on this planet. Love and respect. I'm just looking at what seems to be facts. But that's a whole other video. So I'm going to stay on topic with this one. So now let's talk about hypertension, also known as high blood pressure, also known as the silent killer. And the reason it's called the silent killer is because you can go years without even knowing you have it, while it's slowly destroying your body. See, high blood pressure is when your blood volume goes up, meaning your blood is running through your body faster than it's supposed to. because your heart is pushing it forcefully. And your blood runs through your arteries, which can as well be damaged from high blood pressure because of the force and cause diseases like artery diseases. And the extra stress that's on your heart can cause you to have a heart attack or even a stroke. High blood pressure can even cause kidney failure. And you going through dialysis 3 times a week. See, your kidneys basically cleans the waste and toxics out of your blood. But if they not working, then several times a week, you're going to have to go sit on this dialysis machine and have your blood filtered out. That causes a lot of stress on the human body. That brings us to my older brother. My older brother, Kenny, who I'm dedicating this video to. See, Kenny had high blood pressure for a long period of time. Even after finding out he had it, he still didn't go see a doctor. And he still continued to live unhealthy by smoking, eating greasy foods, not exercising, or reducing his salt intake. He completely done the opposite of what you should do to lower your blood pressure. Until it got to the point it caused them to have kidney failure. After that, he stayed in the hospital 2 to 3 times a year for different health reasons. Plus, having to go to dialysis 3 times a week because of his failed kidneys. All of that caused a lot of stress on his body. It got to the point that he started to give up on life. It was painful to see my brother go through that. To see the person that as a kid I wanted to grow up and go through this. But I learned a valuable lesson towards my health from my brother before he died. And that lesson was what not to do. See, a smart man learns from his mistakes. A wiser man learns from his mistakes and others. We all have to learn from those that don't cherish their health. Now, I know a lot of us can't avoid high blood pressure because you can inherit it. But we still can get it up under control by getting routine checkups, watching those labels on food for sodium, exercise often, drink less alcohol, smoke less, if not at all, get 6 to 7 hours worth of sleep. And the most important thing to do is not stress yourself about different situations. Let the positive outweigh the negative. And I'm going to leave a YouTube link to a video by Dr. What's her name? Frita. She can explain how to lower your blood pressure better than I can. Way better. She's a doctor. But I can tell you normal blood pressure should be 120/80. And check this out. You can go to a Walmart, a Walgreens, some CVS's, and they have a machine that you can stick your arm through. A lot of times they be in front of their pharmacy and check your own blood pressure for free. And if your blood pressure is 130/90 or higher, you're gonna need to go see a doctor ASAP. And if you're the type that thinks certain doctors don't put in enough effort in trying to help people of your race, just search for a doctor that looks like you. That's what I did. I actually went to the doctors in my insurance network and searched for women doctors because I highly believe the majority of women are way smarter than men. But that is my opinion. Then I pulled up the pictures and narrowed them down to African Americans. I looked at the schools they attended, their history in the field, and their awards, and found me a doctor that looks at me as if I could be her son, brother, or either nephew. That way, I know that doctor will really put in enough effort to help me. I found Dr. Betti D. Reese. Well, Betti D. Reese. I'm sorry about that. Betti D. Reese, physician here in Greensboro. And if you don't have insurance or money to see a doctor, go anyways. They won't turn you down. You are human. and your life matters. Tell them you left your insurance card and information at home if you have to. The most that can happen is it hits your credit. Your health and well-being is way more important than your credit score. Besides, you can always download that Credit Karma app and dispute your hospital and doctor bills, or even let it drop off your record within the next 7 years. It's worth it, man. Your health is worth it. I'm telling you, us African Americans, men and women, are dying at an alarming rate from street violence, police brutality, and health reasons. We have to do better for ourselves and our loved ones. Well, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Happy birthday, big bro. I love you and keep resting in paradise. Y'all can subscribe and like this video if you want, but I'm gonna need all y'all. I'm talking all y'all to help share this video. It's time for a lifestyle change. We in this together. And I put a few links in my description on here and where I gather my information from. I'm gonna need y'all to check that out and educate yourself. And check out this little short birthday slideshow that I put together for my brother before y'all leave. And thank y'all for giving me the time. And I see y'all next weekend. Peace. Love y'all, man.
Say what's up, G?
Yeah, you see all my kids is in the damn video.
Hey guys, hello. Do you love me in NC?
Somebody said, do you live in NC, North Carolina?
No, I'm back in Baltimore.